Welcome to another exciting episode of Another View. I am Amarachi AGK, and as usual, this is the platform where we tell it all about how we live our lives as African immigrants living in Canada. And today we've got a very interesting topic. But in the first place, let me introduce our ladies here. This is the beautiful Oge Anu and Tawa Dalawo. And today we've got a very good friend of this family, Tunji Aderoju. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm good.
All right, good. You take our time to come be with us on this discussion. We're discussing dating and availabilities of singles living in Canada, like eligible singles, not just singles.
I love this stuff.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun.
I think people like talking about relationships generally, so I can see the smiles. Really?
Well, it's an interesting topic. Do I like talking about relationships though?
We'll find out, Tawa. On to today's session. The first question is, this question is directed to Tunji. I want to know, what is dating like, here in general compared to what you're used to in Nigeria? You came here as an adult, so you have a dating life now.
Well, I've been in Canada for over 12 years now.
Whoa.
So
Okay.
yeah, I think I would say it's kind of different back in Nigeria and Canada. Nigeria, there's a lot of people don't really care. They just go all out there and just say what they want to say. But in Canada, because immigrants generally want to do it the right way. They don't want to make mistakes, especially if it's someone they're really interested in.
Okay.
So that really changed dynamics about dating generally.
Really?
So like, you want to get it right the first time? Is that what it is?
I think it's not. It's more on like because a lot of guys don't have options like the way they do in Nigeria.
That's what we're talking about. But that's what we're talking about, because that's what they keep saying. They don't have options.
I don't believe that.
Okay, you did it in Nigeria before you go here, so what's the difference? Before you got married to your husband in Canada, you guys dated. So I'm sure you had a relationship, or you dated someone in Nigeria. What's the difference for you from the female perspective now?
The difference is, you have someone here that is very committed to you. Nobody wants to play with you and break your heart and move along to someone else.
Really?
Right?
Here?
Yeah. Well,
I don't get this.
Is this?
Is it like the
let me put it this way, right? When you're here, you're more you don't want to mess around. If you got something good going, you want to hang on to it. Right? But back home in Nigeria, you see a guy, even though he has someone very good, he still wants to test other waters. He still wants to swim around. And you could lose out on the good stuff, So
and that is where I told you that the option is one of the reasons. Like in Nigeria, people do have a lot of options. But in Canada, it's especially in Regina, you only meet the kind of girl that you want maybe once in 6 months.
Oh my God! Where are the girls? You guys need to start coming out.
I'm just being honest.
Because Tunji isn't the first person that I've heard say this. Where are you girls, right?
Okay, but no, it's the same thing with the girls, though. There are no men around.
Tell
You
it.
see, it's equal. There are no men around. Oh, this guy's like this, or this guy is like that. There's no options for us either.
I think I disagree with that.
Why do you disagree with that?
The reason I disagree is that, people look at what they want in a man and they look at what they want in a woman before they decide to go into a relationship. So most ladies in Regina, generally, they have their checklist, and if you don't meet into that
I had the checklist.
maybe you're not good enough.
Whoa.
But like I said, it's not just ladies. I'm talking about
both
guys
ways.
too.
Okay.
Like
So now
myself too. I'll probably look at some list on my checklist that I'll look at before.
And your
decide.
checklist will be based on the Canadian environment.
It's individual. It's my own belief and my own.
Okay.
Well, I
kind of
had only
life.
one checklist: be family oriented.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I'm big on family, and if you're not family oriented, you're not close to your parents, your siblings, it's gonna rub me off, the wrong way.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that I made sure that whoever I was gonna date was family oriented, and Frank is. Oh my goodness, that was what made me fall in love with him.
So let's talk about how we do this dating thing, how we started. I loved when I was growing up, the men had to, chase me,
Girl,
buy
times
me
have
things,
changed.
buy me things, and I still say no. Yes.
Wait. They would buy you things and you said no?
Yes, it wasn't compulsory, but I enjoyed the chase. Well, I don't know if that's still the case here. Like, do people still go out, follow the steps of, dropping the lady off, picking her up? Victor used to do that, send text messages, woo her properly. Do we still do that?
Let me tell
here?
you, times have changed.
Oh my God.
You don't have, if you see someone that you like, you go ahead. You give the person the green light. You go ahead. Look, when I met Frank, and I'm like, oh, I like this guy. We were just friends, and we were vibing. I'm like, I like this guy. He is good. I want him. I marked my territory. I said, oh, you are mine. Whether you like, you don't even know that you're mine, but you are mine. So if you are a girl and you see a guy that you like, and you guys are vibing together, go for it.
Tell me, do you get that? Do people actually go all out to, in Nigeria we call it toasting a girl. I know here we call it a lot of things, dating, wooing, Do people actually go all out here in Canada?
Not that I've seen.
Really? They're always like straight to the point. Are you gonna be my girlfriend?
I mean, not too straight to the point, but they don't. I've never seen anyone being wooed. I've never been wooed, for sure.
So, okay, let me just cut in here. So, what do you mean by being wooed? What are
like, I've never had anyone be like actually come to me and actually give me compliments or give me things or offer to do things for me. That's never happened. I've never been wooed. Like, if somebody's interested in me, you can generally tell because Nigerian men are kind of obvious with this whole thing. They don't really put on airs, which is, I guess, a fresh, it's nice. If you're actually interested in them, then it's nice. Then if it's, it's just scary.
No, but wait, how else do you get to know a girl apart from being friends with her first?
No, I'm not saying don't be friends with her. Oh my goodness. I'm just saying don't go on so strong, I want you, be mine.
But that's the Nigerian way.
Yeah. And
we come on strong.
I'm not gonna, maybe that works for some girls. For me, it's terrifying. If you want to date me, try not to make that too obvious.
Really?
For me, everyone is different. Some girls love it when guys are just off, but for me, it's like.
So what about they're just doing nice things for you?
That's nice, but do you know what I like? What I consider nice? What I would like you to do for me?
Trying out their options. That's what I was saying.
Get to know me, to figure out what I like, and then go for it.
Well,
figure me out first.
Okay.
But that's me again.
I just want to cut in. Do you notice most of the things she's been saying is me?
Okay. You're after me. What should I be talking about?
so that's one of the problems we
guys. First of all, Tunji, are you single or you're married?
I'm single.
Not dating at all, or?
I'm actually dating. I'm seeing.
Okay, so he's off the market, guys. I was about to say, I could share his handle. So I'm not surprised that both of you are at this, right? So you guys.
Okay, so I'm saying me. What's wrong with me?
Like I said, a relationship has to be both ways. It shouldn't be me. Yeah, I kind of get it. A couple of years before even when I was new here, yeah, I kind of noticed, yes, we kind of have this aggressive nature. That is our culture from Nigeria.
Yes.
But I've been here for over 12 years. I don't think I can be like that anymore. I've actually, grown into, I'm now a Canadian. So I've actually grown into that culture to actually not be that aggressive, But relationship should be about two people. It's not just me. It's not what is me or what is it in for you. If you really like someone, it should be both ways. If it's showing interest in you, try to let him know that you're getting the vibes and
you're in.
You're in or you're out.
Okay, now that we're talking about, let me just take this next question. So, given the number of limited Nigerians or Africans that we have, because we definitely know we are not as much as the availability of singles. Let me use the word eligible singles now. You can't compare that with what we have back home because population of Nigeria here cannot be compared with Nigeria, right? So how do you think people can actually find love, get into a relationship, and get acquaintances?
I have no idea. I'm
Tinder.
still wondering that myself.
Go on Tinder, go on dating apps.
Dating apps?
Yeah,
Tinder.
Go out there.
Also, can you tell your mom, can you tell your mom that you are actually on dating sites?
Well, I will not. First of all, she's gonna what's that? What do you mean? Back then, we saw a beautiful flower in your house and we want to pluck it.
Pluck the flower.
That was back then, our parents' generation.
Wait,
but
was
now,
that a pickup line?
Yes, it was a pickup
it was a
line.
pickup
Tower.
line.
So let's get into it though.
Well, I think
How do you find love here?
I think you have to look at the right places if you
Like
want.
where?
No, like for example, I go to bars, I go to places, but you can't get a good girl at the bar. Be honest with you.
Oh my God!
No, wait. No, I'm not typical. Let me just say.
You are a typical Nigerian man.
I take that back. I was supposed to say, you can't get a girl going to the bar every day and call her a good girl.
Oh, come on. What is the guy going to the bar to do every day?
I'm just saying.
Something.
I'm just saying.
Okay, you mentioned dating sites. I know, like right now on social media, you hear people say, okay, they're on dating site, but it's not a culture that we are used to. It's something that your parents would most likely frown about.
Really?
So, but I'm just wondering here now, like, do we agree? Like, do we say, yeah, approved, Nigerian, single, because you don't find someone here, go on dating site? Do you think?
Things are changing. If you don't find love around you, go on dating site, slide into his DM. Slide social media. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have slide into someone's DM that you like.
Is that
Like
what-
your picture,
is that
follow
what
them.
called harassment?
It's not.
That's
It's not. You just exactly.
They call it stalking or harassment.
It's
How is
not.
that stalking or
You're just
harassing?
introducing
Yeah,
yourself.
stalking a
Hey, I
guy.
like you. My name is this, that.
That's being
You
aggressive.
go from there.
Like
That's not
she just said she doesn't like guys being aggressive. That's a lady being
Again, that's
aggressive.
me. Maybe
That's
guys would
so-
find that
that's
Are
not-
you saying that you feel like when someone actually slides into your DM to say, hi, I kind of like you, that's harassment?
I don't think it's harassment.
Are you being too Canadian now? Or?
Oh no! Wait. We have to take this by case basis. Some people love that.
Yeah.
People like just thrive on that. Me, not so much.
So how do you
For
intend
me,
to find
I don't
love?
think it's harassment. Okay, yeah, that's a different conversation. That's a different conversation. That
But
I am
honestly, what do you think about dating sites?
creepy.
Creepy?
I agree with that.
I'm sorry, the internet.
That is
there's
one thing
so
I do
many
agree
creepy
with that,
people.
because the matchmaking is done through the information provided on the dating site, correct?
Yeah.
So if I give you wrong information about myself, and I paint a good picture about myself, and you send it to a lady that will say, oh yeah, I've met the guy of my dreams or the man of my life. He ends up being a creep. Or
Well, it could happen the same way. Even if you meet someone and the person shows interest, the person could
They
actually
can
be a bad
hide
person.
everything about themselves.
My siblings are constantly threatening to sign me up for like every dating site there is out there, and there are a lot of them. May I just
Yeah,
add?
there are.
I'm actually afraid that one of them's already signed me up, and I don't even know it.
yeah, maybe you check Tinder.
Oh God, not Tinder.
But would
That's not a dating
so
site,
you would
Tinder.
never subscribe to using a dating site to find a
My
relationship?
friend has signed me up before, but it
How
never
did that
worked
go?
for me. It never worked.
Okay.
It never worked.
Let's say because it didn't work for you. I think I know a couple of two people who actually got married. Well, I'm not in their marriage to know how good it is, but they're still married and she sounds happy. So
I mean, I've
two.
seen people,
Yeah, two.
got married and they met through the DM.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh
A
yeah,
lot-
that
a lot.
one happens a lot.
It happens a lot.
So Tara, try and think about it. Open up your heart. It's just a message. He's not saying I want to kill you. He's just saying, hey, little fine girl, I like you.
Can you be my girlfriend?
Can you be my girlfriend? I don't think that's. I don't think that's
So the
harassment.
reason, for me, it's like the reason you want me to be your girlfriend because I look good in this photo.
Well, we have to start with what do I see.
Yeah, sure, that's fine when you have this initial attraction, but to just jump into the whole
Tunji,
I like
you
you.
a man.
okay,
Take
let
it
me-
from
I like
there.
the way
Okay.
you look, sure, but I like you.
Tower.
Let me
Let's
just
take it from there.
clarify. Guys are first attracted to what they see.
Less
That-
hard.
Maybe
that
I'm
is the
attracted
first
to
thing.
what I see.
That is the first thing that, they're attracted to what they see first. Then maybe when they get to know you and you end up being, okay, they say, okay, she just have a fine face, dirty attitude, then they move away.
Yes.
But I'm telling you, they always look at the face and
It's
say,
the first. It's the
look at
first.
that
I mean,
girl,
like,
she's so
your
beautiful.
your attitude is not written all over
Exactly.
you. Even when I meet you one-on-one, Tower, I don't intend to make a judgment based on the fact you said hi. No, she's pretty. That's the first check mark, and then we can actually go to the
from
next
there.
step. I'm just saying, open it up, babe.
the first comment the guy will make, oh, she's so gorgeous. Oh, she's
Yes.
beautiful. That's the honest truth.
Okay, let's take a quick break. When we get back, we'll talk about sharing bills, about dating in Canada. Guys, I don't know. I'm married. I'm not going to pay no bills when a guy is trying to woo me. But I just want to hear from them. What do you think? Splitting bills with someone who is not yet your boyfriend, or maybe just your boyfriend or girlfriend, and the next thing you're telling her you're going to pay your own part of the bill.
Split it.
What? Wait, you invited me out.
Yes.
Nope, split it.
You're paying the bill.
You're paying your bills.
You're paying.
Nope, split it.
You split it?
I'm splitting it.
Okay.
Why?
I don't want
Why?
thinking I own something. Split it. No.
Really?
Yeah, no, split it.
Okay, Tunji, let's hear from you.
Oh, well,
Honestly, I want your honest opinion.
I think I'm going to lean in the middle this time. It depends. If you guys are in that close relationship, like you're already there, then it shouldn't be a problem who picks up the bill.
No, fair enough.
But if you're not there yet, I agree with that. Then split it because you don't want to owe anybody.
But would that be
anything.
something you would do with a Nigerian in
Wait.
Nigeria?
Hold-
I'll be
hold-
very
hold on,
honest.
hold on,
You're
hold
trying
on.
to talk to me, to be on your side, to be your girlfriend. We're just talking,
And you want to
you
split
send
the
me a
bill.
text,
Like
Amara, come out on a date, and
Like
you
I
tell me
said-
come pay your bills.
Like I
Abba.
said, it's a stage you are in a relationship that determines whether you split the bill or
Even
not.
in Nigeria,
In Nigeria, they don't do that. But this is Canada. Come, you can't always flip cultures
When it
anytime
comes to
you-
that, I'm
when it comes to
Nigerian.
I'm a
things.
Nigerian when it
It's
comes to that. I'm
dual
sorry.
citizenship.
In Nigeria, it's typical that when a guy asks a girl out, he's going to end up
You're
footing all
paying
the bills.
everything,
But
yeah.
in Canada, our culture is different in Canada. You've been in Canada for a while.
What made
right?
you think I want to spend my money?
Well,
What made you think I want to spend my? What
Like
made
I
you think I
said-
want to eat that rice?
food.
I want to eat that food
I
at that
agree
time.
with you. I do agree with your point of view. But I'm still saying that it depends on the relationship with the stage you are at because if you're in a stage where you guys are already comfortable with each other, I mean, it doesn't matter who pick up the bill. She can pick up the bill. He
I
can
agree
pick up
with
the
I
bill.
that.
agree with that. So
That
in the
part
beginning
I
stage,
agree with. Like I can pay the
No,
bills.
but if
you
you're
know.
just getting to know each other, like
You should
I
pay
think
my
I lean,
bill.
Just getting to know each other,
I
please.
think I lean towards that because
I'm leaning
then-
towards okay. If
Yeah.
we're just getting
Wait,
to know.
look, if I was coming with my friends, because this is something some Nigerian girls do back home. You know, you're going on your first date and you come with your friends.
Buy
Then
That's a different
yes,
situation.
pay for yourself and your
your
friends. Then wait, you guys, you don't know. Some people do
that doesn't happen in Canada. I've never seen a date.
That
where
doesn't
it
happen in
happens
Canada. I
What
haven't
happens
seen
in-
that.
It happens
I
in
haven't
Nigeria
seen
a
that.
lot because,
but it
yeah.
happens a lot in Nigeria,
also
where you
message
invite
you.
a girl out for a date
And
and,
the-
she comes with
all her
5 of her
friends.
And
friends.
the reason why it happens, just let me let you know,
want to text
is
you. They
because
want to
the
text
guy,
your money.
the girl in question actually invited our friends. That's
To
the
come
reason
and
why
spend your money.
Yeah, it happens a lot in
Yes.
Nigeria.
What kind of cruelty?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that happens. I
It
don't
happens.
like that
Then
part.
if
though.
that happens, then yes, the lady should pay the bill.
Oh yeah, she
But
should.
No,
if
that
I don't do
happened.
it-
You know that part I don't agree to. You know, you're going on a date. It's supposed just you and the person. Don't pack your
Yeah.
family members along. You know. And sometimes they're like, let's go spend his money. That's the idea, Tunji. But the thing is, I'm not changing that. If we're just getting
not.
to know, and you invite me on a date, man, you're paying for
But
the.
typically, if I go on a date with a girl, I normally pay the bill. It's just normal for me.
Good. You still
But
have
I'm
the
just
Nigerian
telling
in
you, but
you.
I'm telling you, on a normal day, just because I am the one asking her out, my mentality is still a bit Nigerian, so I pick up the bill.
But okay.
Some people aren't like that. I think she's more Canadian than she's Nigerian.
Yeah.
So you
how is South
can
African?
understand why you can understand why she's saying split the bill. I don't want to owe him anything.
Oh wait,
And-
guys, do not get me wrong. If he offers to pay for everything, go for it, man.
Oh.
So do you think you're splitting the bills so that you don't have to like go into he's taking care of the bills, so I have to go into a relation? Is that the mindset?
It's
Because
kind of like that, you sense.
But it doesn't work
But
that
it
way.
doesn't
I
work
still
that
say
way.
no.
You called me out.
I still say, but
no,
I have a question
just
though.
in case he thinks he's entitled to something.
No, he doesn't think anything, you know. But another question: does it affect the way you perceive a guy? Like
Whether or not
here, yeah, the guy says, "Oh, Tawa or Oge, or come out on a date with me," and he says, "You're paying the bill, or
bye.
we're splitting the bill." Does it affect the way you perceive? That person, and you're like, no, I don't think I can go into a relationship. Maybe this person belongs to the Stingy Men Association.
Oh, that's a new one. I don't think men are that stingy.
No, but think about that. Would it
think so.
affect
Absolutely,
the way
it will. It will.
Let's be very
It
honest.
will.
I don't know why it should, but it
You
shouldn't.
brought me. First of all,
It
you
shouldn't.
brought me out on this date. I was just at home chilling, watching movies, and you say, "Hey, okay, let's go on a date." And we get there, and you say, "Oh, you have to split the bills."
Remember, I
You
dressed up
know.
for the date. You don't know how much clothes I'm wearing on.
Exactly.
So that's paying
My
the bills
makeup.
already.
My shoes.
Okay, I just want us to think about the culture we are. If it was in Nigeria, definitely it's always on the guy to pick up the bill.
Even
But
here
when
in
in Canada,
too.
I can tell you the first time that I noticed that if you're going on, even on it, I don't care date you're going, you should always have your wallet and your
Yeah,
cards.
I know.
Oh,
too,
vex
because-
money. We call it vex money in Nigeria.
because you end up noticing that if
Everybody
you're
pays their
not
bill.
with your debit or your credit card, you're going to be in trouble because
Yeah.
people are going to assign bills to you.
That's
But you
true.
think, oh, they invited me, so I'm not going to pay.
Yeah.
You're going to pay.
I think so.
It's Canada.
Don't risk
Everybody pay
it.
their
If you're
bills.
going out with friends, colleagues, here, please
Exactly.
go
That is
with your-
different,
go
yeah.
with your money.
Everybody pays their bills. So
Yeah.
it should, if it's dating, like I said, it depends on the stage you are in the relationship. If you guys are in a relationship and you understand each other so much, who cares who picks up the bill? Seriously, who cares?
So let's talk about long distance relationship. We know we traveled very far from Nigeria here, So how do you guys think long distance relationship
I
would
do not
work?
believe in them. I just don't believe in long distance relationships.
I made a
don't.
conscious effort when I was relocating to Canada not to get into any relationship, during that
Why?
period. Because I knew that I wasn't coming back to Nigeria anytime soon. And I wanted to keep my options open. And, I want to catch my own fish.
From the Canadian water.
From the Canadian water. So I was thinking that I have something back home, and then I'm here. I'm like, oh, this is a shark. I think I like this shark better. So I wanted to keep my
Okay.
option
Open.
because
So the long
I'm
relationship is
I'm
not for
a
you.
long distance relationship person. No, it's not for me. Not
Today
at
I'll
all.
come to you. I know you have something interesting to say about that. Let me hear from you, Tawa.
I just don't believe in long distance relationships.
Why?
I'm just so against them. Relationships are hard as it is.
Yes,
And this is coming from me who's just basically observing. I'm not even participating. I'm just observing. I'm just like, this is difficult. This is hard. I don't know how you're doing it. Congratulations. But now you add distance to it. Please. Distance. So it's an obstacle.
I think she's kind of right.
Thank you.
It's always tough, but
Are you leaning towards Tawa though?
no, I'm not leaning towards that. But I think again, it depends on the individual that are involved, right? Like I've heard about. I know my friends that have distant relationship and they end up getting married to the same woman. Yeah, they went back home to get married to them. So it's an individual thing, but yeah, there will be times where it's going to be so challenging, especially when those period when there's a family gathering, there's occasions where couples are going and you just feel, oh, I have a girl who's back home. That could be tough.
Yeah.
So it depends on the individual, but if it's for me, I'll say no to it.
So you don't subscribe to long distance relationship?
I'll say no to it because it's tough. It's tough on both parties. It's not just one party. It's tough on both parties, and there will be pressure. There will be lots of fights, lots of unnecessary fights. Because normally it's not because you don't like each other. It's because you want the person around you. You're not seeing the person, and you get frustrated and you take it on each other. So that is where I think the problem with long distance.
So now we're talking about long distance relationship. I know this story. I know of a girl. We came to Canada together. Maybe not together, but at the same period of time. She had a very serious relationship in Nigeria. Like those kind of relationship where your father, your mother, everybody's involved kind of relationship. And trust me, between a year, she got married here. And the first question my husband asked was, what of the other guy? Now, why do you think people do that? That's the question.
Is
now.
there a question for me?
Everybody, see, like, look, I was surprised. So I want to know, why do you think people do that? You have a relationship back home, and then you're here.
Proximity
And
is
someone
power.
says hi, and you say hello. You know, we move on.
Look, when you're moving to, another country, using myself as an example, I knew that I wasn't going back to Nigeria maybe in the next 3-4 years, and I might meet someone that I'm, madly in love with. My feelings may change for the person back home.
Really?
So I didn't want to put anybody's son through that.
Such kindness.
I didn't want to put anybody through that. So I kept my options open. Now, in her case, she came here and she found someone else, someone that probably have the same dreams with her, is going through the same immigration process with her. I mean, imagine bringing someone, over from Nigeria and you get divorced, right? And they divorce you. So I think those are one of the fears that people have too. Oh, are you sure I want to go through this process with this person? I have someone here in Canada. Let me just go with them. We can do things together. We can build our family and build our homes, together. So I think that's just it for me.
I just think proximity is power, really.
Yeah.
Like, and it's also psychological. Like when you're close, when you're literally around somebody a lot.
Are you supposed to be opening doors when you're in a relationship?
You're not, of course not. God, don't do that.
But that's what this is. Like, you have a relationship. You haven't broken up with this person.
Okay, see, that's just wrong. Like, ethically, it's just more. That's
so you're
wrong.
saying
You
just
shouldn't
break
do
up
that.
and then
please.
But we know.
That's always my thing.
Yeah.
Just break up with the person. Why do you need to hurt them? Just break up with them.
Okay, but let's just agree that we know that not all relationship leads to marriage.
Yes,
True.
I totally agree.
So let's put that at the back of it. You being in a serious relationship doesn't mean you're gonna end up in a marriage.
That's true.
It's only the few ones, or maybe I'll say few, that actually end up, to be realistic, that actually end up in marriage. So when, like I said, it depends on the relationship. The person in Nigeria, what relationship did she have with the person in Nigeria? Was it how long? Was it that long?
5 years kind of relationship.
If it's 5 years.
What were you waiting for?
What happened? Why did you keep me 5
5 years.
Am I a curse? Am I a program in the university? Look, I don't know how people date for that long. If you want commitment in your relationship, you have to let the other person know.
There's some things that have to be available before you think of marriage. Like you need a job, you need a stable income, you need
5
so
years.
many other things.
5 years. Yes, I
Well,
understand.
yeah, if you haven't attained,
but if you're dating someone
level,
for 5 years and your intention is not to get married to them, I think that's wickedness. You let them go.
It might not. I don't even know this person you're talking about, but I'm just trying to tell. It might not be what she planned. It might be that the person back in Nigeria hasn't attained that level of marriage, and when she came here, he was back in Nigeria starting to struggle to get to that level. But luckily for her, she got here and she met someone that's already ready and available. So I don't see anything wrong in that.
Like, you guys are not thinking about the fact that some people would say stuff like this, right? I don't know what he's doing in Nigeria. Let me go with what my eyes can see now.
Okay, no, that's not okay. That's not okay. Because
Have you ever thought about that? Like,
But it does happen.
It happens.
It does happen.
But like again, you don't know what he's doing. He could be doing wrong, or he could be doing nothing.
So this thing we're talking about now is not just from the girl side. We're talking about both ways. Even if it's a guy in Canada, right? One day he calls the girl in Nigeria and she's like, I think I'm getting married to someone else.
Keep your
happens.
options open. That's why I said keep your options open.
It happens.
To avoid things like this. Yep. Keep it open.
Now, guys, let's talk about the fact that I noticed this one, where eligible bachelors here leave eligible spinsters who are beautiful, hardworking, and go back to, you're laughing to, you know what I want to say. And they go back to Nigeria or go back to Africa to get married to someone from their village or someone from Nigeria. I don't know. Tunji, that question goes straight to you.
Okay.
Why does that happen?
I'll try to answer it as honest as I can.
Please be very
Try not
honest.
to attack me, please.
Honest.
I'm going to. Well, she's saying I shouldn't attack her. Probably I'll use her as an example. And if you look at it, I think the reason why most Nigerian, I'll say even Canadian Nigerians do it is because they're trying to reduce their risk, right? Like, Most
of what? Oh my God.
the kind of ladies we have in, for example, in Regina right
Choose
now
your words. Choose your words.
is I won't say not all of them, but yeah,
Like,
they're
I'm
not.
about to
They're
say,
not-
are you
saying-
They're not marriage material. I'll just say that. I'm sorry to say, but I'm being
Okay.
honest. They're not marriage material.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm so sorry. I said not all of them, but most
So
of
I
them.
think
are.
the
my
reason
God.
why they do this is they want to go back home and pick someone that doesn't know what it is living in Canada. Someone that they can subdue and oppress.
I don't think so. Because sooner or later-
$5.
Someone they can suppress and
I disagree with you. I think, like I said, I think it's more
Like
of
my mouth cannot
being
close.
with someone that you actually, it's like reducing that you actually know.
what risks?
No, they don't even know these guys. Things like this happen in a situation where you have, and the painful part of this situation is most times they have a girlfriend here who has been hoping and wifing, like you said, wifeable material. They've been trying, sweeping and cleaning, cooking, assuming, even
Please, where are
talking
these
to
girls? Where are these girls?
They're
Because
so on to G.
I don't know.
They're
most- I
pretty girls
haven't
in
met most of
Regina,
them.
hardworking
I'm telling
boys.
you, a friend of mine just came back from Nigeria.
Can you imagine?
He went in
Oh
search of
my
a wife.
God.
If he could find one here, why would he go?
Honestly, let me be
Way
very,
to
very
Nigeria to look for
honest.
one.
I think what is going on, you can actually argue this from now to tomorrow, but this is my own view on
Okay.
this, is because they're afraid of the unknown.
I don't think so. I think
They
it's
feel
more,
that when they get married to a Nigerian Canadian who is here, that word submissiveness might not come
what
to
goes
be.
out of the
They want
window?
to go. Can I say something, please? They want to go to Nigeria, maybe their village, pick up someone. Maybe they might even leave her back in Nigeria, where they can feel free here, philandering, having fun, and then she's there wearing the wedding ring, feeling like a wife. They go home once a year, get her pregnant, and they're all running a family. Or maybe at the end they bring her over.
I disagree with that.
But I
All
think
my
that's
friends
it.
that actually went to Nigeria to pick a wife, their wives are with them right now, and they are living happily. So just to let you know, that is not true. And to say submissive, I don't believe there's a word submissive in Canada. What is in Canada in terms of marriage is partnership. We all know that. So what I'm trying to let you know is this, that I've been. I recently started dating. It was just about a couple of months back.
Oh.
That's when I met her, and yeah, she's okay.
And she's
good.
Canadian. She's Nigerian.
She's Nigerian.
Yeah.
She's actually not Canadian yet, but she's Nigerian.
Oh,
She
okay.
just finished her master's in
Whoa.
environmental engineering.
Oh, that's
So-
cool.
Yeah.
That's
You
strong.
see? Why didn't you go back home?
You know what? Let
No,
me just let you guys.
I'm just letting you. I'm just letting you understand that I'm a Nigerian. Why did I go back home? Yes, I might. I don't know. It may be because I met the person currently that I like, and I'm comfortable with the person,
Yeah.
and I'm sticking with her. But some people have tried and they can't find someone like that. So they
Okay.
go to where they can find. And guess what? They don't go to villages. It's city. They go to Lagos. They go to Abuja. They go to Port Harcourt. That's not village. Don't name that village. They don't go find
You
village
know what?
girls.
Just hold your thoughts. Let's take a quick break, guys. I hope you're having fun. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.